Hey, and welcome to BrickTsar. I'm Joseph.
And I'm TheyMightBeBricks.
Thank you for joining me, TheyMightBeBricks. We're going to be looking at 13 Lego modular sets, including this one, Ninjago City, and Assembly Square, which, who built those?
I did.
Oh, all right. So we're going to rank these, but first I kind of need to do an overview of this one, since I don't know a lot about it. TheyMightBeBricks built it. And we're going to do an overview of Assembly Square. We won't spend a lot of time on them, but we want to kind of make sure I understand what is in these so that we can kind of rank these from 13 to 1 or 1 to 13 or whatever. So before we get started, I just want to thank all the ones who did the super chat from the last live stream I did, which was Russ Calder, Miss Amby, Lego Freak, and Joey Jones. So really appreciate that. And then after we get through with this, then we'll get into the chat and see what you guys are up to, or maybe as we go through it we can see where y'all would rank them. So we'll probably start with the last one first. All right, so first of all, let's get to the Ninjago City, which is the newest one, and it does connect with the other modulars, which is pretty cool. And I'll go ahead and say the things that I like about this set that I've noticed. I like the Galador guy. I like the blue fish with the flame or the water coming out of it. I think there's a firefish somewhere in one of these sets. I don't know if it's this one. I like the sushi bar. And I especially, where is the comic shop? I especially like the comic shop. All right, so what are some of the things you like on this one, TheyMightBeBricks?
I also like the little sushi thing because it moves like ones in real life.
Yeah.
I also really like the comic shop, and I like the ATM because it actually works. I'll show you real quick. Where's it? If I push this.
Oh, money just comes spilling out of there. Whoa, there's a lot of money.
There's like 13 different tiles in there.
Wow. I didn't know there was that many in there.
And I like all the little advertisements that are on the side. And this is probably the only set that I did not mind putting stickers on.
Okay, there's the Galador sticker, Island Extreme Stunts. And is it easy to take apart to kind of get into the interior levels?
Yeah, but it just takes a while. Like, what you do first is you take this off.
Oh.
And then you can take these little roofs off. They're all like smaller sections, and then this right here comes off.
Oh, is that like a cell phone store? What is this?
This is like, I don't know what type. I think this is just everything store. I don't know what it's based on.
Skateboards, it's got phones, it's got
the M-Tron stickers right here.
Oh, M-Tron. Wow. It's like a hobby shop or something.
Yeah, and then there's like the little Galador poster next to the elevator, but this right here is
that's a neat window.
Yeah, this is like a false building though. There's not really anything in there, but
okay.
yeah, that's still pretty cool.
All right, so pretty nice. And I like the use of these orange neon orange heads there for lights.
And I like the lobster shop.
Oh, you can do where it's cooked.
Like, see,
yeah,
they show it like where before it's cooked, you close it, you turn it, and then it's cooked.
Yeah, pretty cool. Nice. All right, so that was pretty neat, and it's got a lot of water details on it back there. It's got tons of minifigures, just tons and tons and tons and tons and tons. It's got a little boat. It's got a payphone. Is that a payphone?
Yeah.
All right, so and I like these little micro things because I actually needed it. You have extras. These are the 3 extras, and I needed these for one of the sets I'm trying to piece together, so that worked out. On this neat little pink and
also thing. This is the Lloyd Garmadon's room. Lloyd.
Lloyd. All right. Dunkster Brick says this one is his favorite. And I think this one's going to be a lot of people's favorite, especially probably T-Falls and if they can afford it.
And I like the tree that comes out of the building.
Yeah. Nice. All right, so that's just a quick overview of the Ninjago City. The minifigures, though, they don't fit in line with 11 of the other modulars. 11 of the first 12 modulars all have the standard minifigure granite, except for the baby. All right, so now this is Assembly Square. Another large modular compared to the other modulars. And it is a hodgepodge, basically, of the previous 11 modulars. They make reference to all of them, don't they?
Yes.
All right, so I know my favorite room is this one. It's the, I guess it's the apartment. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
It's got a stove, but it's got a train layout, a Lego train layout. They've just been and bought a cafe corner over there in the corner.
It's even neat. Got the futon that works too.
A fold-out futon.
Yeah.
All right. And then take that level off there. We'll see what's under it.
It's got the dentist.
Oh, yeah, the dentist's office, and then the studio with the white background that 90% of people that do Lego reviews like to use.
Mm-hmm.
And then what's under this floor here? We got, oh, the bakery?
Yes, and a flower shop.
Nice. All right, so you can put those back. And I love the baby. Actually, I bought a bunch of these on my last Bricks and Pieces order. I ordered like 5 of the baby. So that was... All right, and then on this side, what's in this building here?
And the top level, it's like a little ballerina room. There's like a piano and a mirror.
Oh, I know what's on the next. I like that piano, but I know what's here. Yes.
Oh yeah, it's like the little music shop. It's got the instruments and all that.
Yeah, I love that acoustic guitar there. Mm-hmm. Pretty cool. And what's on the lowest floor?
It's a coffee shop, which is basically like a Starbucks.
Nice. So this is another awesome build. So, and then we'll just do briefly what the others are in the order. I think I think this is the order that they were made. So we've actually been going backwards. And then actually we'll just keep going backwards. The next one before that was the brick bank, which I don't remember if I did don't take camera off.
I was on to show them that camera was on.
We put camera on the brick bank. So the brick bank was the one. Then before the brick bank, we had the detective's office, Parisian Restaurant, Palace Cinema, Town Hall, Pet Shop, Grand Emporium, the Fire Brigade. And this is one, I think the Fire Brigade is kind of a, for a lot of the people that started on YouTube, this was one of the ones that a lot of AFOLs that also started with YouTube started with, was the Fire Brigade, because it was still in stores when a lot of people first got on YouTube. Then we got the Green Grocer, Market Street, and the first one is the Cafe Corner. And the Market Street is a fan-created modular. Mm-hmm. It came out... Uh-oh. BBI. I think it's the piece that goes on the top I just knocked off. So this one came out, and it's by far the simplest one. It doesn't have any interior details, the Cafe Corner. Except you added stuff!
Yeah, there's some stuff in there, but yeah.
That's where all those figures went.
Yeah.
What else did you add?
And at the top there's like a apartment.
So he's added it. It came with the ways these initially were started was there were no interior details. Then with the Green Grocer they started adding more interior details. This one I don't know where the figures went, but
I think there's in the basement area, but that's hard to get to because I put them there so I won't get lost.
So since this one was fan designed, the minifigures actually have different patterns on their faces. But all of the other ones, up to here, they all have just the standard minifigure grin, which I like. And all of them come with a white lamppost, except for the Ninjago City. Does not have a white.
It would have been cool if they did that, just like a little...
I wish they had thrown one in there. Yeah, so that's the trademark. The trademarks of the modulars are white lamppost, standard minifigure grin. All right, so let's start ranking these. Okay, I think... Should I... I don't know how to rank these. What's your least favorite modular?
Either... I don't know. I like them all.
I mean, you hate to rank them. Mm-hmm. But I'm going to... You know, I think a lot of people, this one, the Cafe Corner, even though a lot of people try to piece it together, when they do get it, they don't like the fact that it doesn't have interior details. Mm-hmm. But I'm going to put this one, Brick Bank, last.
Mm-hmm. How come?
I don't know anything about it.
Oh.
What's in it that's interesting?
Well, they do have a lot of cool stuff. Like, oh, sorry, I broke that. There's It's like you could, if you wanted to go along with the story, you could sneak someone into the bank through the chimney.
Oh, you just knocked another piece off. We keep breaking this stuff. It's like 3 BBIs. Clock
But
record.
you can sneak someone through the chimney into the brick vault.
I forgot. They had the story going with
and then
this.
there's the chandelier in there, and there's the little office room.
All right, so that's pretty good.
And
all right, let's put it to the fans then. Instead of me picking the worst one, which of the 13 is the least favorite? If you were just now starting to collect modulars, which would be the last one that you would probably want to get? Has anybody said anything? A lot of people like the town hall. I've seen CM Bricks has been saying he likes the town hall.
Market Street, too fall.
And Jacob Johansson says the fan designed one.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying
Market Street. So Market Street. All right. We'll put Market Street. I need to write this down. Give me a.
I can just type it.
All right. We're going to make a little list so that we can do it in order.
How many are there? There's 12 of these, if we're not counting this, right?
13 counting the Ninjago City. So I'm counting the Ninjago City in this. Hey, there's Joey.
Street.
Hey, Joey. I see you.
Damn, I wish I didn't do that. Okay, and now what?
All right, so we got Market Street's number 13. Let's see, what would be next? I mean, there's so many good ones. You know what? Would Cafe Corner go next as number 12?
So I'm just trying to figure. I guess.
BrickTsar says Ninjago City, though. The Warwick says Cafe Corner. Lego for Life agrees. Cafe Corner. So we're going to put Cafe Corner number 12. All right. So now we got to go to number 11. Is it going to be Brick Bank? It's got a story going on. Parisian Restaurant is pretty neat, but it's small. Parisian Restaurant is just the build was small. Palace Cinema was neat because it had the movie posters and stuff. Detective Office was really neat. It had the story going. Batman does not come with that. Grand Emporium was another good one. Fire Brigade. Now, a lot of people like Town Hall. Grand Emporium, Town Hall, Pet Shop. So I'm thinking it's either going to be Pet Shop, Fire Brigade. We're going to put Grand Emporium low?
No, I would.
Or Parisian
The
Restaurant.
restaurant.
Parisian
I
Restaurant.
would put either that on there.
All right, so I think Parisian Restaurant. We're going to between these three. Pet Shop. Okay, everybody's putting Pet Shop.
Okay.
So let's do Pet Shop. What number were we on?
That's
11. All right, so then let's go Parisian Restaurant next after that,
Okay.
number 10. And I'm going to do number 9 as Fire Brigade. All right, so now we're to the final 8. We got Ninjago City.
Wait, you put what? So 13 Market Street, 12 Cafe Corner, 11 Pet Shop,
Parisian Restaurant,
number 10, 9
Fire Brigade. All right. I'm going to do Brick Bank, number 8.
Okay.
Somebody said Palace Cinema, though. People are saying Palace Cinema. Daniel said that. Which one do you like better, Palace Cinema or Brick Bank?
Palace Cinema.
All right, so we're going to put Brick Bank. Oh, you're saying I got Brick... The Warwick says Grand Emporium is too high. Why do we like Grand Emporium?
Because it has an escalator and this...
The sign.
And, yeah.
Yeah.
And the swivel doors.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the swivel door. And it was a corner shop. We got Nader's Mock is here. Dunkster Bricks is here. Awesome. Lego for Life Productions, Jacob Johansson. All right, so we're going to do... What do I got left? Have we put Palace Cinema on there yet? Palace Cinema needs to... I think Palace Cinema needs to be a lower ranking one, so we'll put it after Brick Bank.
Mm-hmm. After Brick Bank?
Hey, Miss Amby.
You put Palace Cinema after Brick Bank?
Yeah, number 7, Palace Cinema. All right, so we got 7 that we need to rank. And, you know, this is unofficial. This is, I mean, we can pick apart our ranking here when we get... did I say Peter Parker?
No, you said
pick apart our rankings here. All right, so we got... These are the 7 that are left. We got Ninjago City, Assembly Square. Wait a minute, did we... Town Hall. 6 that are left?
Yeah, because we've
already done... Okay, I see what you're saying. We got 6 left. Ninjago City, Assembly Square, Green Grocer, Detective's Office. What's left?
Town Hall.
Town Hall. Oh, man. Is Grand Emporium... You don't have Grand Emporium on there. Grand Emporium's going to be number 6.
Okay.
All right, so now we're to the top 5. This is all that really matters is the top 5, right? Okay, among the top 5 to choose from, we have Ninjago City, Assembly Square, Green Grocer, Town Hall, and Detective's Office. Okay, that's a good top 5. Detective's Office.
I put Town Hall as number 5. That's what I would do.
A lot of people like that Town Hall, and should we? I don't know if you know what, Ninjago City, although it's super awesome, I think it should not rank higher than your best of the regular Creator Series modulars. Well, what do you think about that? A lot of people, like Nerds Planning, likes Ninjago City, and Dumpster Brick says it's not really a modular, and it doesn't, and it technically doesn't fit in. I mean, even though it connects, it looks weird when you put it next to all the others. So I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to put this one 5 because it can't rank in the top. It just can't be one of the best. I mean, even though it is an awesome set. JK Studio says Ninjago is the best. Daniel Bill says Ninjago is number 2. But of the real modulars, Nerds Planning says this one is. But okay, so we're down to 4. This is where all the real debating can happen here. This one is really big, really awesome. Assembly Square. We have Green Grocer, Town Hall, which until Ninjago City came along was the tallest modular. Still is the tallest among all the regular modulars. And what was the other one? Oh yeah, Detective's Office.
I think we should put Town Hall at number 4.
Okay. Why do you want Town? A lot of people love this one.
I mean, but it's not one of my favorites.
All right, so it's not.
I think one of the only reasons why people like it is because it's big.
Mm-hmm.
But there's not. That's not. I don't know. It doesn't. The interior isn't that great.
Okay. All right, we're gonna do that. We're gonna put Town Hall number 4. And I know a lot of you will disagree with that. Like some have. Let's see here. It has an elevator, says CM Bricks. All right, so with and this is our personal opinion. Did we do Detective's Office yet?
No.
All right, we got Assembly Square, Green Grocer, Detective's Office. Oh, that's tough.
I would probably go with.
Detective's Office has the story. I love the last 4 or 5 modulars because they have a story built into the build, which is really cool. And it may be like Idar, there's an Ildar Nazir says that the Town Hall is better than the Detective's Office, and yet we've ranked it lower than that. And Nerds Planning says it depends on if you're looking at details, general architecture, etc. Like if you're going to be modifying them. And I think that's when they began these first 3 here. That's what they intended, was people to add their own details. Because even the Green Grocer did not have tiles, I think, on all the floors. I think it just had it on the lower floor. All right. Detective's Office, Green Grocer, Assembly Square. Which one do you like least? Detective Office?
Probably Detective's Office.
All right. I agree with you. Detective's Office, number 3. It's a very cool set. Could be somebody's favorite.
Then, personally, for me, the Assembly Square, then Green Grocer.
Greengrocer is your favorite?
Well, out of this list, yeah.
All right, so I know probably most of you will disagree with us, but we're going to do that. We're going to put Assembly Square number 2, Greengrocer number 1. And everybody's like, what? Like the worst, like, no way! What? Are we insane? Are we crazy? That thing has no details in the upper floors. This has all these incredible details.
Oh, it has details?
It doesn't have... Yeah. There's no carpet in there.
Yeah. Well, it's got cat in it.
It's very minimalistic. But try building that if you don't have the pieces already. Almost impossible to build. And it was the one that kind of got the modulars going in the right direction. Cafe Corner, when Cafe Corner, a lot of you might not remember, when they made the Cafe Corner, they were really designing that for you to buy multiple copies. They depicted so many images in the instruction manual and on the box of you adding on extra sets to make bigger modulars. That's what they wanted you to do. They wanted you to buy multiples and make them bigger, add your own details. But then when they came out with the Greengrocer, they started putting more details, and it just got better with each one. The Greengrocer, those sand green bricks, they had the curtains. So that's why I kind of like the Greengrocer, because it's the one that got us going in the right direction with the modulars. And then I like the last 4 or 5 modulars that they started adding a story with it and more details. And the things that I always want the modulars to include are those trademarks of the white lamppost and the standard minifigure grin. I hope that they don't get away from that, and that's probably why Ninjago City probably shouldn't even fit in here. So let's see, how many people did I make mad with this list? Well, I'll tell you what, let's go through and look at who's here. We got Nader's Mox, Freedom Bricks, Alder, Nazar, Daniels Builds, Melkor the Morgoth, Nerds Planning, the Warwicks, Lego for Life Productions, Dawid, Michael Braun, Diesel Railcar Productions, and Nexofet, CM Bricks, Figar 22, Miss Ambi. Did I already say Nader's Mox? Brickstorm, Jacob Johansson, Freedom Brick, The User. Hey, do you like Tron? Does The User like Tron? Dunkster Bricks. He said, oh, he's so mad he's quitting the internet. What a dumb list we made. One Maker Studios, Daniel Builds, JK Studios. The Warwicks was really mad. Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay.
Michelangelo said, why are you counting Ninjago City? It just isn't a modular. Well, if we're going by the actual definition of a modular, it is one.
It is a modular. It doesn't fit in. It's not in the modular thing.
Modular.
So technically, you could take 2 of these out. You could take Market Street out and Ninjago City because they are not in the Creator modular series. I guess we could have included the micro modular.
Yeah.
Let's see, Hubert Tarasuik. I can't say it. I'm sorry. Michelangelo. And Nexofit. Did I say Nexofit?
Lego for Life Productions asked how long did it take you build Ninjago City? Probably about 3 days. But that was, on and off.
Yeah, he'd come and build for a little while. And then, actually, in some of my videos, you can see him in the background building it, like on Trains Are Fun. And here, I'll be doing something, and he would be in the background building it. All right, so I know that I upset a lot of people, so let's review our list again. We'll start with number 1. Number 1, Greengrocer.
Number 2, Assembly Square. Number 3, Detective's Office. Number 4, Town Hall. Number 5, Ninjago City.
What?
Number 6, Grand Emporium.
Grand Emporium.
Number 7, Palace Cinema. Number 8, Brick Bank.
Oh, that's too high.
Number 9, Fire Brigade. Number 10, Parisian Restaurant. Number 11, The Pet Shop. Number 12, Cafe Corner. And number 13, Market Street.
All right. That was our ranking. Oh, the great debate will begin. You know, a lot of people don't like that. All right, so that is a look at the modulars. We do have all 13 of them. Even though I'm not buying any new Lego sets the rest of the year, I was able to get all of these. So, nice. Nader Mock says the controversy begins. All right. Lek Kulina says it's interesting how high in the ranking you put the old fishing store. Huh?
The old fishing store isn't modular, so I don't think we put it in this list.
Is it a modular? I mean, I don't think it's a modular. See, LCA from UK is here. Thank you for watching. All right, let's say do like TheyMightBeBricks just did. He did his. He says he only has the town hall, 2 pet shops, Brick Bank, Parisian Restaurant, Detective Office, Grand Emporium, Palace Cinema. What would be your top 3? Maybe put your top 3 modulars that even if you don't have them, what would be your top 3? Hey, El Paso Bricks is here. Yeah, the Warwick says no. The fishing store is just a building. Michelangelo says the Parisian Restaurant is low. Nerds Planning still wondering why we included Ninjago City. Alder Nazar says, which one's the best display piece? Well, the Ninjago City stands out.
Yeah.
But I guess if you had one that you wanted to be a display piece to explain to people about the modular, I think the Assembly Square.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah.
You can disagree. You can say something.
But I am agreeing, so yeah.
I think this one has historical significance, but this one also, all the references to prior things. Okay, did anybody give their ranking?
Nader's Mock said Town Hall, Detective's Office, and Palace Cinema. Ninjago, number 1, Green Grocer, number 2, Fire
I'm going to have to pause it so I can see it.
All right. There's a lot of people.
Yeah. Lego for Life said number 1 is Detective's Office. Clockriker said the top 3, just any of them. It doesn't matter if you own them or not. CM Brick says number 1 Town Hall, 2 Assembly Square, 3 Cafe Corner. Jacob Johansson, Assembly Square, Detective's Office, Green Grocer in any order. Chancellor Party Barge. What? Oh, Brick Bank or Detective Office. JK Studios, Assembly Square, Palace Cinema, Ninjago City. Bug Bricks. Where'd it go? I lost Bug Bricks. There it is. Green Grocer, Fire Station, Town Center. Nader's Mox, Town Hall, Detective's Office, Palace Cinema. Vintage Bricks, nice name. Ninjago City, Assembly Square, Cafe Corner. Melkor the Morgith, the Parisian Restaurant number 3, Assembly Square number 2, Ninjago City number 1. Dawid, Parisian Restaurant, Assembly Square, Firehouse. Brickstorm, Assembly Square, Detective's Office, Pet Shop. The Warwick says, what is your favorite room in a modular? Oh, that's a good question. I have to think about that. Nerds Planning, Assembly Square, Grand Emporium, Cinema, and then he changes it. Oh, no, I didn't. That was Miss Amby says Assembly Square, number 1, then Town Hall, then Green Grocer. Nice list. Lego for Life Productions, Detective's Office, Ninjago City, Brick Bank. Oh man, I'm getting behind on you guys. Michael Braun, Green Grocer number 3, then Fire Station, then number 1 Town Center or Town Hall. Michelangelo, Parisian Restaurant, Detective's Office, Green Grocer. He has all those. Mini Brick says Assembly Square, then Palace Cinema, then number 3 Parisian. One Maker Studios says Assembly Square, Brick Bank, then Ninjago City. Clockriker says 1 Palace Cinema, 2 Detective's Office, 3 Brick Bank. Pizixo, Psych-Exo, I don't know, I'm sorry. Brick Bank, Assembly Square, Detective's Office, Warwick's, Assembly Square, Parisian Restaurant, Detective's Office. That's a good list. Classic City Bricks, Assembly Square, Green Grocer, Brick Bank. Melgore the Morgith says Ninjago City. Vintage Bricks. Oh, I don't know. Okay. Let's see. Where are we at? Surfing Monkey 789. Number 1 Green Grocer. Thank you. T Block Set says 1 Mini Modulars. 2 Detective's Office. 3 Assembly Square. I almost thought about getting the Mini Modulars. I'm still mad they haven't made a update. Brickstorm says Detective's Office, Pet Shop, Cafe Corner, Lego Ninjago Romanian channel says Ninjago City, Assembly Square, Town Hall. Lego for Life Production says, what are your thoughts on the Lego Batman movie Bricktober set? It's pretty cool. Dunkster Brick says Assembly, Parisian, Pet Shop. And the Pet Shop is a neat one because it's one of those that it's two buildings in one, kind of like the Market Street is. What was the other one? Wasn't there another one that you could take apart?
I think that's it.
That's it. So that was the cool thing about that, and it's the one we have the most copies of. I was able to buy a bunch of those extra at pretty good deals with them. So you already custom made one of the buildings, didn't you? Yeah. All right, so we're going to end this live stream now. We're already over 30 minutes. That's amazing.
It would be cool if Lego used a brick separator as a detail in one of the modulars.
I've seen people make customs out of the that. So we need to answer one question before we go. Hey, Built from Bricks is here. Yeah, 30 minutes goes by so fast. It does. It was asked a minute ago, what is your favorite room in any modular? And I would like to go back to the assembly square in the apartment with the Lego room. I love that they have like the Horizon Express. They have is that the T1 camper van?
Yeah.
Is that the Mini Cooper? So I like the micro builds with that. It's pretty good.
I think I agree.
The A-Fall apartment is so cool. That's who just said that. Warwick's, yeah.
I think that would be my favorite.
Yeah.
room.
So we're gonna say the official ranking #1. You cannot disagree. It's the A-Fall room. No, we're just kidding. The A-Fall room is by far our favorite. Michelangelo says, "No, the best has got to be the top floor of the Green Grocer." How about the top floor or the second floor of our cafe corner that has Friends figures in there? It doesn't really have that. So there are some really good floors, and that's another one that would be open to a lot of debate because there's some really cool floors, apartments, shops, and things like that. So we do need to. I like that they put the comic shop in Ninjago City. I would like to see a comic shop and a hobby shop in a regular modular. That would be cool. Those are types of things. And I'm sure there's other businesses that we haven't seen. I wish we would see Lego actually, and it'd make the sets go up in cost if they were to get licenses. But wouldn't it be cool if you had a modular and you had a Starbucks at the bottom of it, or Panera Bread, or whatever other places people like to eat? What would be a cool trademark?
McDonald's,
yeah. Well, he did have a Lego McDonald's set in the past.
Chick-fil-A.
A Chick-fil-A, yes.
Dunkin' Donuts or Krispy Kreme.
Yes, Krispy Kreme, yes. So, I don't think we'll see licensed themes like that because it would cause the set to cost more.
Or imagine if they did like a something similar to like an Apple store.
Like an Apple store. They could actually have a modular like this and have an Apple store and a Samsung or
yeah.
What's the other one?
Apple and Samsung.
Yeah. On one side. Oh look, Lego Freak made it and Sheila L. Art made it. Diesel Railcar returned. Yeah, that's true. The comic book shop is kind of going away. There's not as many of them anymore. When I was a young person, they were all over the place.
The Warwick said Apple Microsoft store next to it.
Oh yeah, Microsoft. That would be the. It's sad when I can't think of what the other one is, and it's like one of the largest companies in the world. We like Apple products. All right, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to end this stream. I got to figure out where to store all these. We've removed almost everything from the table. I got to go do a Best Buy. That would be pretty cool. That's what the Built from Brick said. Those are going away too.
Yeah.
So, traditional electronics retailers are going away. So I got to I'm going to go play with slot cars. Anyway, thank you guys for joining. Sorry if I didn't get to your name in the discussion, and I really appreciate you guys. It was a lot of fun going through this list, and I'll try to put the rankings in the description after the fact so that everybody can argue about it, or you can listen to the video to catch that. But anyway, thanks guys. We will, and gals, and we will see you.
Oh yeah, they could also make a library.
Yes, they could, like the New York City library. See you guys.
Bye.
Party on, dudes.